All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel today. I'm in the house with this something. This is pretty cool. This is a nice one from Tashi Bharucha. I've got the Heatseeker, and it's going to be here for a nice review. We're going to analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this bad boy. But hey, do not forget to like the video if you like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe already. And let me know in the comments down below what you think about this beautiful piece right over here. Tashi Bharucha design. Look at that. This is a nice leather pouch. Good design is as little design as possible. Check this out. That's pretty true. And inside the pocket, this pouch, sorry, you're gonna find pretty cool dog tag, like over here. As you can see, Tashi Bharucha design, Heatseeker Zirk liner lock 2018. Nice dog tag with this a rubbery thing and the chain. It's a nice collector piece. Of course, you got, super padded pouch. You got a velvety and really soft pouch, and of course you got this beauty right over here, guys. This is the Tashi Bharucha Heatseeker, and it's a big boy. Let's quickly check out the size for this fella. You have a 4-inch long blade with I would say 3.6-inch long cutting edge, almost 5 inches for the handle. Therefore, you're gonna have 8.5 inches around for the overall length. And if you compare this guy, for example, to the Benchmade mini bag out, look at that. It's kind of dwarfing that. And even if you compare it to the Benchmade bag out, yeah, still there's no not really much comparison, but here you get your Spyderco Para 3 to make things look a little bit less small. Not even, look at that, not even the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 is kind of like competing to the sheer size of this beauty full custom from Tashi. Chris Reeve knives, small Sebenza 21, and here you get the larger Sebenza 21 large, and also Chris Reeve. And you can see probably this guy has a better handle to blade ratio of this guy over here, because overall length of the Sebenza, it's smaller, shorter than the Tashi. Here also you can see another pretty cool one, guys. This is the Koenig Knives Arius Style 55, and since we're talking about custom, check this out. Tom Mayo, that's the Persian blade that you can see right there. Let me show you another couple beautiful ones. This is the Holt Bladeworks Haptic, and you gotta also see the Holt Bladeworks Spectre to check out this size and see how this is comparing with those. And let me show you another couple of beauties, because I've got them here. Philippe Jourget 520 Maverick Concept Saber 3.3 inches, and you can see this Tashi is still rock and rolling, bigger than both of those. Peter Assenti Large Nirvana 3.0 and Kirby Lambert Rain to complete this set of these custom blades that I'm showing to you. I think you have the idea of the size of this one. It's not a small knife. So this is also not a cheap one, because the materials employed are just crazy. So this guy can run close to $2,000, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, it's hard to say. That's gonna be pretty much the range, probably 18 for to acquire this gorgeous one. This is a beautiful knife. The materials employed are just top-notched. The look when closed is pretty cool, because, for example, something that I really love is this angle over here. The blade is following perfectly the angle on the bolster, let's say, side, and then here you got this curvature here, because look at this, perfectly fitting your index finger, which is gonna be ready to just fire off the blade. So that's pretty cool. No jimping on the flipper tab, a little bit of chamfering going on right there. And then you got this angles going on like that. It's just Tashi design. And of course the design, the overall look when open, it's classic Tashi. Like this is just the notch oil is a Tashi thing. Like this profile, it's so Tashi. And I love it. It's a great designer in my opinion. Also you get some carbon fiber set of scales on both sides. Of course, you get also some blasted zirconium bolsters right to complete the scales, the handles. And then underneath these bad boys, you're gonna find titanium liners, which are pretty thick. Look at that. With a zirconium sculpted backspacer going on over there as well, which is just insane. Like, look at this. It starts from flat and then just slowly, boom, it just turns into like an edge. And then this V-shaped, I mean, guys, this backspacer is just bonkers. It's truly outstanding. And you got a little bit of internal chamfering. You get a much more chamfering from the outside. It's not sharp, but it's not like much rounded off. Then you get like this pretty one big finger groove, like it's a hand groove. Like you see, you can just use it, like all your fingers are gonna be pretty much below this line over here and they can touch the table. So that's a very nice design choice. For the kitchen, for example, this can be fantastic. You get no internal milling, no skeletonization for the liners going on the inside, and that's going to reflect a little bit in the weight. We're going to check that in a second. You do have a lanyard hole option drilled through the scales and the backspacer right over there, and then you get this blade, which looks tiny bit off center, you see, a little bit, nothing too crazy, it's not touching the sides, but as you can see from here, I'm able to just, you see, like graze a little bit the tip of the blade. So you see, I can touch it. So yeah, it's nothing dangerous, but still definitely I can touch that. You get a set of T8 Torx bit screws for the scales, for the bolsters, for the pivot. You get a couple of T6 bits right under the scales, but these are flush with the handle, so not protruding, not sticking out. They are not annoying. They are actually pretty pleasant to look and to feel, so that's pretty good. Also, disassemble is going to be quite straightforward. I mean, you just take down the scales, the bolster, you open it up, you clean it up, and you close everything together. You can also check out my maintenance video for this very knife right over here. And then you get, you see, this is like a liner lock. There's no stainless steel lock face insert between the titanium liner and the steel of the blade, but you do not have any kind of lock stick going on for this blade, so that's pretty cool geometry right over there. Ceramic detent ball, of course. You get a detent ball ramp, which is minimizing the transition from the detent ball from outside to on top of the tang of the blade, so very well designed. And then you get some titanium blasted 3D milled pocket clip, tip-up carry only, not reversible, just gonna stay there, screwed in from the outside with these two Torx bit screws. Nice springy tension, works very well. Look at the ramp in and out. Yeah, well designed for sure. And then, guys, you get this blade right over here. I mean, check it out. There's no jimping going on over here, but there's a beautiful swedge starting from there, reaching exactly the tip of the blade. And then you get some nice belly and just a slight recurve up to the end of the sharp edge right over here. No sharpening choil. You have to be careful because, as you can see, just stops right there, the sharpened edge. And then here you get some, it's not really like a finger choil, but you got some areas where you can just leave your like your index finger if you want to choke it up a little bit like that. Big logo, big billboarding going on over here. Tashi Bharucha made knives, it's his logo. And on this side you get CPM 154, which I'm not really a fan of. I mean, the logo positioning here, it's a little bit big. I like more sterile looking blade, but I mean, not a biggie. It's just right there. And you get some nice hollow grind. You get some really cool hand rub satin on this blade. It is well done. I love the plunge grind intersecting right over here with the swedge line. It just creates a nice contrast and a nice blade shape for sure. Let's also check how thin behind the edge this guy is, because the blade stock is kind of like, look at that, 0.178, and then you get some pretty thin stock. Let's say at this point you get 0.02, so not too shabby for a big boy like that. Hollow grind, this is pretty cool. And also, what is pretty cool, you know guys, it's the sound. Check this out. This is a beautiful thwack, and this a nice ting, and thwack. It's loud, and this is subdued. It's not loud at all. This is nice clacking going on, and pretty decent clinking and clack, percussive, and clink, super soft. Loud, thump, oof, beautiful. It means this guy's in business, I mean, for sure. Also, what it's interesting is going to be the weight, because this bad boy, it's not a lightweight for sure, because there's a lot of material, no internal skeletonization, a lot of zirconium going on to make it up for 6 ounces in your pocket. You definitely are going to feel that you're carrying this beast in your pocket 100%. From the ergonomic point of view, this guy is pretty good. You can feel the pocket clip because it's quite tall, so if I squeeze the handle, I actually feel a little bit like over here. It's not like uncomfortable, but you do feel that. So it's not like perfect in my opinion. No, not really any sharp edges going on around the knife. It's pretty good, and the actual shape of the handle is just making it so good to hold. Like you got a nice grip, even if it's a little bit smoother on the surface, so not too grippy, but still it feels like it's staying in the hand because of the shape like that. It's just yeah, I feel like to have like a secure grip in this ultra solid and ultra robust knife. I mean, full size backspacer up to this point, nothing is moving, everything is just aligned to perfection, except for the just tiny bit of blade center right there, but everything else is just nuts. Like the fit and finish of this backspacer liner scales bolster is just phenomenal, together with the, look at the tolerances here guys. Look at the tolerances between this blade and the liners. That's pretty close. That's some, and this, oh guys, I'm in love with this backspacer. It's gorgeous. Nothing is rattling. There's of course no blade play. You can do like a push button easily, but of course I prefer the light switch in this occasion. No lock stick. The action is just gorgeous. This guy is running on caged ball bearings. Deployment speed is just gorgeous, and this super smooth closing action. Would you look at this? Yes, as soon as you did, and you just like, look at this. How cool is this action? I don't know. You can be even like fast, or you can just do, for example, like this and like that. So you can just choose to be gentle, or you can just choose to be quick. So either way, the action is just not gonna let you down. It's one of the best action, you know, combined with a heavy blade. Oof. So pleasant, so satisfactory, really, really cool. Opening action, fantastic. Closing action is just a joy. Really, really cool. Detent as well, nice and snappy. It is a gorgeous blade. I'm telling you guys, this is a big boy, but it's fantastic. Love the blade shape, love the handle shape, great sound, fantastic ergos. The action is not so highly recommended. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.